Hello. Hello, and welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. I've been having huge technical issues all morning, so I'm not getting a low internet warning, but if I become horribly pixelated or sound gets messed up or something, please just let me know. Like I said, I've tried everything I possibly can. The next thing I could do would be to um, try to. I'd have to use a connect through my phone, but to save time, I'd have to go anyway. There's a semi-nuclear option. Semi-nuclear option if it's really that bad. So, but here we are. Hello. I'm glad you guys like this. I thought this was so beautiful. So very calming. And that's what we need, because there is some crazy news we need to go over. Because of course. Anyway, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology. Thank you for being here. I'm here literally every single day of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. We have epic troll slayers who have kept us safe for years. Thank you. And we have got a fantastic community because you have been so kind to each other and so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. I am going to sneeze. Sorry. I was trying to mute, but I couldn't get there in time. Oof. Sorry. All the questions are in the description box. So you can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch back on a higher speed. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Oh, but whatever works for you. Just before I came on, the internet's being completely messed up. I run into the my little area to grab my brush, and I had a tissue in my hand that I had been using for makeup. I open the trash. I throw the tissue into the trash. My AirPod just falls out of my ear into the trash somewhere down at the bottom. So Miss Sarah has sent me a message to help me. Reminder to get AirPod from trash. That's the morning. We'll move on. At 3 minutes 30 seconds in. Yeah, it didn't just land on top. No, it went down underneath everything. At 3 minutes 40 seconds in, Uncover the News and Mayor both were asking about some breaking news. So, Democratic lawmakers are saying something very obvious, which is, if you're in the military, do not follow illegal orders. Day ending in day. Always. They teach you that from the beginning. Day ending in day. What? Energy saver is on? What just happened to my computer? Oh no. What just happened to my computer? Oh no. Wait. Please tell me that fixed it. Okay. Didn't you see me? I agree, Dave. Stay. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right, good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. At 7 minutes, 10 seconds in. Yeah, this is why there are timestamps in the description box. Okay, so Uncover the News and Mayor. We're bringing something up that Democratic lawmakers are saying something very, very obvious, that people in military are taught from jump, which is don't take an illegal order. If there's an order that is illegal, don't follow it. Just don't. And so, okay. So Democratic veteran lawmakers have asked current servicemen not to blindly follow orders they aren't sure are legal. Yes. Trump is so angry that Democratic veterans in Congress urge service members to refuse unspecified, unlawful orders. So dumpster fire. Share screen. This is really bad. Go down here. There. This is really bad. Dangerous to our country. Why does he, seriously, okay, why does he capitalize words? We don't speak German. And even if it was country, something like country, a physical thing might be, I don't speak German, but my understanding is maybe country in German might be capitalized, but dangerous wouldn't be. What the heck is this? This man is an idiot. He's a willful idiot. All that supposed education. Anyway, this is really bad and dangerous to our country. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. Seditious behavior from traitors, lock 'em up, question mark, question mark, question mark. Seditious behavior, punishable by death. Off with their heads. Off with their heads. There's some random person using, yes, that particular cross. Responded. Yeah. Okay, so hello, boo boo. So the idiot in chief is calling for the unaliving of Democrats who say obvious things that service people are taught from boot camp onward. Okay. Oh, Sarah's pointing out the Iron Cross. Yeah, he had retruthed that. Oh, so this, yeah, okay. Iron Cross, just sharing agreement with someone with using an Iron Cross. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yes, Bern. Who's a traitor? I'm not a traitor. You're a traitor. Would you like me to cover you back up? He's like, I want to be. I have a blankie. I have a clean blankie, and okay. Seriously, I'm just taking you with me because I've had a morning, and so we're gonna do this. All right. All right, so we have a little towel on the blankie on the bed, like that. Yes, we do. And we're going to hold this open for a kitty. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Come on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Nope. Okay, you're going to leave? All right. In that case, I will just... All right. Then I'll just put this back up here. All right. I was trying to help. Phyllis says, as an RN, I was obligated to not follow an inappropriate physician's order. Dave, yes, the Iron Cross does predate the followers of the man with the ugly mustache, but it does glorify horrendousness, yes. Then again, yeah, exactly, not now that it's on camera. Anyway. Funny. You'll be shocked. I don't have a death card here. Thank you, B. Smith. Democrats doing their jobs. We have courts of law for a reason, but dumpster fire can run his mouth. There's a temperance card. Now, Donnie. Ace of Cups. Four of Pentacles. So the rise of Democrats and Republicans and the Republican message because of Piggy POTUS, President Dumpster Fires, this kind of stupidity. Democrats rising and Republicans, yeah, this just makes Trump look bad. That's all I'm getting. Bear says, deport him to Scotland where his mother immigrated from. Oh, I hope you feel better, Cat Mom. Oh, Jolie, I'm glad you liked the art today. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen. But speaking of horrendous legal choices, Pam Bondi announced that the DOJ will make its Jeffrey Epstein investigation files. That the DOJ will make its Jeffrey Epstein investigation files within 30 days. Okay, so there's a I'm guessing make it public? No, send it to Congress? Within 30 days following Trump's signature, saying the department will aim for maximum transparency. Yeah. But may withhold material tied to ongoing Trump-directed investigations of Democratic figures. Hang on a second. Let's think that through for just a moment. If she's going to keep quiet all the stuff related to Democrats, that means she has to release all the stuff related to Republicans. So by dumpster fire calling for investigations into the Democrats, it stops Democrats. Anyone who's involved in this should be, seriously, anyone who is involved and convicted of helping or being in Jeffrey Epstein's grossness, they're not nice things should happen to them legally. I don't care what party they're from, but considering how Trump called for investigations of Democrats because he's biased. Oh, I know she's delaying, but am I the only one who's seeing that dumpster fires stupid idea and her saying that she'll only withhold materials tied to ongoing Trump-directed investigations of Democratic figures? That actually hurts Republicans and doesn't protect Trump? Anyway, all right, I guess it's just me. A move that could reveal new details about Epstein's activities and his connections to Trump and other powerful individuals. Just lie down. I'll cover you up. So, you know that she took over after, was it Acosta? Whoever it was who, I use the term loosely, prosecuted Epstein back in the day, and had a meal, but basically went to lunch or dinner with the basically the lawyers, and made an agreement that Epstein would get a sweetheart deal back then without consulting the victims. All right, wasn't that Acosta? Bondi took over after him and could have ripped up that agreement that said that, oh, none of the men involved other than Epstein would be messed with at all. She could have just ripped that agreement up. And she didn't. Thank you, Suzanne. Lisa says, didn't she also get $25,000? I believe so. I believe Trump gave her that. But, okay, this is all minor arcana. This is all where the rubber hits the road. Trump still thinks he can pull a rabbit out of a hat here. He's thrown everything he can at this. Now it's up to Bondi. That's Bondi, Queen of Swords. Trump and his ilk on the defensive. Those are the victims, adding insult to injury. So yeah, she'll drag her feet. But like you, all I want for Christmas is the Epstein files. Exactly, I'm Kelpie. Typical. The Johns don't have to answer for their behavior. Of course not. Wow. So, Bondi. It does say in what Trump signed that everything she redacts, she has to give a reason why she's redacting it, and she has to tell Congress directly. This was a big win for Democrats, for decency. These days, which is pretty much the same thing on the whole. If she wants to hold on to those secrets, Trump the bully, they're all trying to throw up chaff, but Democrats aren't going to give up. And again, this is the weakest possible outcome for Republicans, specifically these guys. So, because we're not giving up and this isn't going away. Yeah, that's the thing. Amanda says we need someone who has those files to release them now. Well, there's a, am I correct that Massey it must have been somebody else. Was it Massey who said that if they drag their feet and they won't release the files, that he will go on the floor and read the names of all the accused men into record? Is that true? That's what I've heard. I've heard that twice now. Please tell me that's true. Deborah says, yes, he did. He's from Kentucky. So he's a Republican, right? E-Baby says, yes, he said he had the list. Yep. Okay. So I didn't hallucinate that. M. Kelby said MTG said she would. Amy says, I think MTG said that also. No. Maybe. I don't trust her. But sure. Deborah says, he is not afraid of Trump and shows it. Approval rating here and all. Okay. Yes, stars. Read the list. Read the list. Oh, yeah. This is not going anywhere. Oh. They're going to throw... this is lower... Okay. Minor Arcana is very human level. You can't have all major arcana. You can't have all this massive, larger energy because nothing would get done. You need things to come down to a human level for things to move forward. So, but if you have bigger forces at play, be it astrological or spiritual or whatever you want to call it, the divine, fate, whatever you want to call it, this is human level. Where drag your feet, Trump throwing up chaff wherever he can, but they just end up feeling beaten up. And then you get the hermit in the tower. So those who were hiding themselves, boom. So, and this is major arcana. So this is bigger, fated, or just bigger energy in general. So expect a bunch of humming and hawing for a while. Oh, but they're not going to get away with it this time. No. That means I want to be covered up. I want to be covered up. Yes, I do. Yes. All right, hang on. Let me fix your blankie. There you go. You get some rest. You get some rest, sweetheart. Okay. So Bondi can do, because she can try, but I just cut the deck. Emperor Tower, this is not going away. Nope. There's something I was going to say about the minor arcana, the major arcana, and I can't remember what it was. Anyway, all right. Now, as if that wasn't 25 in the year 25. Okay. If that wasn't bad enough, Eugene Vindman, Representative Eugene Vindman, who is the twin brother of, was it Colonel Vindman? Who testified during the January 6th committee hearings. Anyway, this is his brother. A former Trump national security official, now Representative Eugene Vindman, says he reviewed a phone call between Trump and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman that he describes as shocking and is urging the White House to release it after Trump publicly defended the prince over the horrific murder, raising new concerns about possible cover-up, foreign influence, and Trump family financial ties to Saudi Arabia. Alexander Vindman, Colonel. Thank you. MKelpie, and you. Yeah. Hey, hello, Becca. Becca from House of the Normans in the chat. Do follow Becca. She's so good. Frozen water went to slash tires being chased by armed civilians. What? I don't know all of North Carolina. Oh goodness. Oh, Becky says stocks are tumbling. Oh, is the bubble finally popping? We knew that, well, one, everyone's been saying it's a bubble. However, I'm just going to go to CNBC and I will tell you what's going on. But today is supposedly, oh, okay. Well, astrology today is supposed to be really, really bad for Trump. So they're saying Dow gives up a 700-point gain, turns negative as NVIDIA fizzles, rate cut, hopes dim, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the thing you've got to remember when it comes to this kind of stuff. Okay, let me show you something. When you hear a lot about this, okay, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's the worst thing ever, 700, 800 points, it's terrible. No. Look at the percentage. 0.5%, maybe 1%. And all the VIXs, that green thing at the end, the VIX, all that's telling you is the volatility. So it's actually these first 4 red squares. Those are the actual Dow Jones, S&P 500, NASDAQ, and the Russell 2000. And NASDAQ's down, what, 1.3%? S&P 500 is now down 1%. Dow Jones is down 0.6%. So, while, yeah, it's down. Yeah, this is, it's going to get a lot worse than that. I mean, we're not even talking like 2 or 3%. This is a stock market, Sebastian. Sweet. So, I just wanted to point that out that all right. Oh, Vindman. Duh. So what's going to happen with this? Sorry. Oh, no, Becky, I'm so sorry. I would think that congressional Democrats at some point would be able to subpoena the records of that phone call. Even if we have to wait a year until Democrats are in charge of at least one of the houses of Congress, if not both. Bear says because of NVIDIA's financial report, yeah. There's so much there's so much money in the top like 10-ish companies on the stock market. It's insane. And they're all tech. So, and I want to say NVIDIA is the biggest right now, isn't it? Anyway, I could be wrong. Democrats, will you be able to get this? You have to go to court. But there's just daily work there. I mean, the Supreme Court said that Trump can't be prosecuted for anything he does in the course of his job. But it doesn't say that nothing can be looked at. Music Mansion, hey, saying NVIDIA had a great report. Okay. Thank you. There's a lot there. And there's Democrats going after that. Yeah, definitely have people trying to get in the way, but there's the strength card and there's the justice card. So down the road, this may come to light. Please do. Please. So hang on. They're going to play games, but Democrats aren't going to give up on this either. Good. We need to show backbone. Okay. Suzanne says no one in the executive branch feels compelled to answer anything. Oh no, I wouldn't ask them. In a congressional committee, an oversight, I would say, like national security or whatever it is, be like, we'll have that transcript, please. Will this be released? Will that transcript get released? Because I don't think Eugene Vindman would, I doubt he's crying wolf. I doubt he's saying there's something there if there isn't. There you go, sweetie. So your tail stays warm. Oh, Raymond, quote from Carl Sagan, "Nothing disturbs me more than the glorification of stupidity." Amen, brother. I haven't been brought to light, but it's down the road. Apparently, according to the cards, it's bad. And this is the plan. Probably MBS and Trump out in the sunshine. I mean, is that, because we asked for clarification, that could be Saudi Arabia, but Melissa's saying Carl Sagan would go crazy with Trump as president. Oh, yeah. Thank you, B. Smith. Thank you, everybody who's hit the like button, everybody who subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. I'm getting a big old just wait. Just wait. Tick-tock. World card. Wait for voters. This fool. This may take a while. We may have to get through the midterms, but oh boy. Oh yeah. Okay, that's what I get. All right. Yes, in the zone. The Vindman brothers have remained faithful to the USA in the face of this adversarial government. Yes. Yep. Okie dokie. So next, I know there was something down here I want to make sure I got to. All right, this is a little disturbing. So let's look at this and kind of get it over with. 3540. A Trump-appointed task force is reviewing FEMA, has recommended keeping the agency intact despite Trump's earlier claim that it should go away. Though it remains uncertain whether Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem will accept the recommendation. Are we going to lose FEMA? Yeah. Are we going to lose FEMA? Because with climate change, who needs it? Everyone? Dragonfly says losing FEMA won't play well with voters. Yeah. And FEMA's helped. I mean, look, FEMA's not perfect. The Bear says NVIDIA reported excellent revenue off the charts. Okay, thank you. FEMA's done a lot of good. I'm not saying it's perfect, but FEMA has helped a lot of people. Thank you so much, Amy. Makes such a difference. Thank you. Thank you. I claim you as my therapist now that I've paid you. Then I must keep your secrets. FEMA's done a lot of good, but of course, Trump lives in a bubble. And he's just a jerk. So, yeah, a bunch of lies. Also a bunch of storms. Stuff flying around. Yeah, trying to get rid of FEMA, not good. With that may be what he was saying, but these cards are not good for anyone trying to, in the face of all that damage. But Trump may still try to be a jerk about it, try to cut FEMA or something, but you'll also notice there's no major arcana here. So I hope he doesn't. This looks like he may try a new tactic. But, oh, Roxy, I'm glad you like it. Dave says, for some mysterious reason, Republicans resent disaster relief. Socialism. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And he says, I have no secrets. You just make me feel better. It's an easy job. Oh, thank you. FEMA is FEMA. Yeah, Republicans will probably try to gut it a little. Stupid, but that's what they do. TJ says, isn't Mar-a-Lago on the coast? Come on, sea levels. That's awesome. Yes, very much on the coast. There's a tunnel that goes right down to the beach. Yes, Deborah, they resent it until they need it. Yeah. They don't care about people. They don't. So. Oh, Bismo, thank you. Autumn and Boo Boos and Kitty always remind me we're going to be okay. We're in this together. Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, having a quick look. Let's make sure we get to the international. There's an international question today, so let's get to that rather than leaving that just for the end. At 40:30, Reuters reports the U.S. Trump's flunkies have privately told Zelenskyy that Ukraine is expected to accept a U.S.-drafted peace framework, requiring Kyiv to surrender territory, reduce its military, and make other concessions to end the war with Russia, with Washington pressing Ukraine to agree to the plan's core terms. Mm-hmm. Do I even need to pull cards on this? Because no. And when Trump has hummed and hawed about helping Ukraine. Yes, no. But Europe is helping Ukraine, and Ukraine is in the right. So Trump doesn't have any leverage, and you can't trust Putin. Period. Yeah, Chris Cole. Yes. Yes. Surrender, Dorothy. Yes. Exactly. That was good. That was good. What? Oh. Anyway, they're it's rough. It's very rough. And seriously, what is MAGA done to help? What's Trump done? What has MAGA done to help Ukraine, really? He was against them, then he was mad at Putin, and then now he's telling Zelenskyy what to do. Yeah, get stuffed because Ukraine has allies, and you can't trust Putin. So all this Republican garbage here, yeah, bye. Bye. TC Borg says they just ordered planes from France. Ah, good. Gisco says helping Putin too. Yeah. So, that leaves me with the question. Let me check on Zelenskyy and Ukraine one more time. And then, you know what? Let's revisit a question we've looked at before about Putin and Trump. But first, moose and squirrel. Zelenskyy. Bismo says Zelenskyy tells Trump to pound sand. Is that what's in the news? Ooh, Marianne says Canada is sending winter gear. Excellent. Yeah, okay, look, they're in a war. This is ugly. But they're also in the right. Ukraine they were attacked through no fault of their own. President idiot blunders around. Oh yeah, tell them to do this, tell them to do that. No. And I'm disgusted that this cretin speaks for anything about the U.S. But Zelenskyy has allies, and they're still in a war. This is not Zelenskyy saying, "Oh, okay." No, nope, nope. Oy, 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 oy. Okay, but there's a question. Now that a lot of stuff has come out, 45, 30. Is Putin holding Epstein-related information or the like over dumpster fire's head? Oh, let's have a look. Raymond says the U.S. is officially in stagflation. Oh, according to whom? Is that in the news? Ouch. All right. Ugh, that serial killer. It's serious. Putin has serial killer energy. He does. It's disgusting. Ugh. Minor Arcana. No, there's, oh no, I take that back. All right, these are the victims. Mainly women. Who should never have been victims. Fruits of labor. That could be material because it's right next to the High Priestess card. So that could be a whole lot of secrets gathered. There are a lot of victims who've grown up. There's a lot of material to be had. Here's the thing. If Putin's using information like that, with Democrats pushing so hard to get it released, with other Republicans doing so much to get it released, Putin would lose his leverage. Thank you, Shauna. Gifted 10 memberships to random people in the chat. Thank you. This is kind of a drip. Oh no, I'm sorry to correct you, but Trump said he blew his stack. That is, he had a hoarse throat, hoarse voice, because he was so angry about tariffs in a particular country. I don't believe him, but okay. Putin. Ugh. Look, the fact is, there is no one race, creed, color that is smarter or dumber than another. Believe it or not, there are actually some intelligent Trump supporters. They have no moral core. But there are smart spies, and all over the world. And in Russia, yeah, there's I don't know how many of them are still alive, but they just would have had to have been alive back in 2015, 2016. So that feels like that's a spy just, oh, I'll take a copy of that, or I'll say, yeah, okay, thank you. Secrets, first card. That could really beat somebody up, or leave someone feeling beaten up. There's the Star, very prominent. Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords. Oh, things that could have very much ended up in court. Putin's smart enough to use as much carrot as he does stick, but yeah, I'm thinking he's got some information. Hell's Bell says it takes a lot of screaming to lose your voice. Yeah, that's why I don't entirely believe it. So, wow. Hello, V. Bear says Putin might have an unredacted version of the Epstein files. How secure are the DOJ servers? I mean, in some of it's in paper, but they're sorry about the noise. Some of the whole Epstein file thing is paper, but Russians have been buying information from corrupt Americans forever, relatively speaking. So, all right. Let's have a look at 5135. Judge James Boasberg will swiftly resume a long-delayed criminal contempt inquiry into Trump administration officials who continued deportation flights to a dangerous El Salvador prison in defiance of his court order. Hello? Duh. Seeking to identify who directed the violations, potentially through sworn declarations or testimony. The probe may involve officials tied to a whistleblower claim that DOJ leadership intended to ignore court orders. It comes amid political backlash from Trump and Republican senators over Boasberg's broader judicial actions. Will anything be done? Come on, Boasberg. Yes, Bear. Yay, whistleblowers. Ooh, 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 ooh. Boasberg, not playing. Oh, not playing. Oh, not playing. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh, no. This is waiting for your ship to come in, or it's sending airplanes out when you shouldn't. You're looking at transportation over long distances. Well, you're still standing over here, doing a lot of harm. Good luck. This is probably the judge, James Boasberg, but yeah, this is not going to go well because I've got the emperor here, the would-be emperor, and the Queen of Swords. So yeah, this King of Swords is like, yeah, I don't care that you're the would-be emperor, and I don't care that DOJ, Bondi, whatever. This feels like Trump and something related to Bondi. Yeah, he's in the middle. So, and he doesn't care that you think you're important. He cares about the rule of law, and he's not impressed. So, is he actually going to hold anybody accountable for this cruelty? K-Coop says that, oh, I had my fingers templed and patting together in an intriguing manner. All right, come on, Boasberg. He's our man. Holding Trump accountable for criminality is, well, not holding him account. Finding Trump and his officials doing some kind of criminality, entertainment only, is like hitting the broadside of a barn. Ooh, somebody comes up short. This is what you did. There is hope. There will be communication back and forth, recorded communication and witnesses. Somebody comes up short. Somebody can't explain what they did. But does anything happen to them? Contempt of court, anybody? Something. Because there's the judge for the reading. Devil, emperor. Feeling beaten up. Let's keep an eye on Boasberg because, ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Mm-hmm. Yes, Suzanne. Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning. Wow. Okay. There was, where was it? Oh, have you seen the way the Comey indictment is completely falling apart? There in the news is the whole thing about health insurance. Is it even worth looking at, honestly? These people are so awful. 5705. House GOP are scrambling to come up with a plan to save Obamacare subsidies before they expire and healthcare prices skyrocket. House GOP? Will they come up with something that Trump will sign in time? Trump publicly warned Congress he will not support legislation to extend expanded Affordable Care Act subsidies, declaring on Truth Social the only health care plan he would approve is one that sends money directly to the people. That's socialism, isn't it? Where the government's just sending you money all the time. Just for no. Then if they're sending you money, who says you have to use it for healthcare? Yeah, there's so much wrong with this. Instead of to insurance companies, and wouldn't people have to then go to insurance companies anyway if they did use it for it? Yeah, this is a non-starter. The ultimatum complicates Senate Republicans' push to move ahead with a vote aimed at addressing rising healthcare costs. Sure, Jan. Tell me again how Republicans and Democrats, they're just two legs in the same pair of pants. There's no difference between them. Want to tell me that again? Anybody? It looks like there actually might be some positive here. I have the country. Thank you, Pansy. Hemmed in. Healthcare. Mixed bag. Chariot. So a big showy thing. There's the sun, but there's Trump, the man, not Trump, the would-be emperor. Which means something here goes forward. There's something sort of positive. There's something that leans more for the good on our side of the aisle. And makes Trump look weak. Huh. I mean, we know he's weak, but makes him look weak to the others. They might be able to pull something together, but please vote for Democrats. Please vote for Democrats. Why? How could somebody not? I don't get it. Really? This is what we want. I cut the deck and I got justice and temperance. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. Oh, all right. Anyway. Stephanie, I agree. That is not a healthcare plan. It's not even the concept of a plan. Exactly. And who was it? I'm so sorry. So I think somebody said earlier that would give people zero leverage with insurance companies. Who was that? I'm so sorry I missed it. Because I want to give you credit. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Sorry. Anyway, but we've made it through another day, and we'll have to see what happens today if the astrology is negative for Trump. It's not looking good, but we'll have to see. All right, it is. I stayed over a bit, so it's 1:19 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You're always welcome. And other than that, I'll be right back here tomorrow. Lewis says 10 hours to go. Come on, karma. Yes. Woodpile Witch, you seem lighter today. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. So, yes, Sean, please kindly donate to food banks. People are really suffering. Yes. Yes. I will be here on Thanksgiving Day, by the way. So we're not going to have creative sprints on Thanksgiving Day, but I will be here. I mean, literally, I'm here every day. So, but yeah, that's a week from today. So, all right. Please remember you're not alone, that we are in this together, that there are good days ahead. All right. So hang in there, and I will see you later as always. All right. Okay. Bye.